Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters, and if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming, and out of nowhere this morning, we started seeing the buzz on all the channels that cover Ghostbusters, including myself, that there is going to be a brand new update today, and it is now officially live. The Ghostbusters Afterlife update is available, and I'm going to show you everything that's in it, from the new map to the new ghost to the new real Ghostbusters stuff they added as cosmetics. Let's take a look and see everything that's available, and we're going to use the notes that are available right now in their Discord, because I haven't seen official notes posted anywhere else. Patch notes part 1 for 1.40 is going to include the new map Morose Medical Center. It's also going to include the new ghost type, the Glutton, which will have 3 types, of course: Muncher from Ghostbusters Afterlife, Spew, and Heap. And here's how the Glutton works. It's a new type of ghost with this more unique than your standard ghost. Gluttons all share the unique ability Consume, which allows them to munch away on many objects inside the different maps. By consuming objects, they will increase their bloat meter, which increases the power of their ultimate abilities. Each variant has a different type of regurgitation ultimate that expels the consumed debris. Powerful attacks, although their ultimates benefit from lower cooldown, you must consume enough material to make them realize their full potential. You're also going to get 2 different types of gadgets, the Belt Gizmo and the Disruptor Pylon. Now, if you watched my stream where I covered the Illfonic dev stream, we had that included, and we got to see those, and the pylon's pretty cool as it spews out lightning to kind of disrupt those PKE monsters. We also have another gear attachment, which is the PKE meter Ecto Zapper, which is like a stun gun for your PKE meter. And there's more customizations, gear shells, new buster customization, morph targets, suit patches are now available. The real Ghostbuster stuff is all available. And of course, the big thing that I thought was interesting was ghost swapping. On your respawn after your first catch or rift destruction, you can then come back as the ghost you weren't immediately queued at. Say you queued in as Muncher, and you weren't liking how you were matching up against the Ghostbuster, and you felt maybe Slimer would be a better goal, or switching over to a Poltergeist might be a better play. You can just do that on the fly on your first or second respawn, which is really, really helpful. They have now increased Prestige, or as they call it here, Tenure, to level 2. There's more cool stuff for prestiging your character. The quick access menu, which we saw in the dev stream, is now available, and that's also going to include the news bulletin. You can find that in the quick access menu. It just had some cool stuff that's going on with Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed. Let's take a look at what we got for general fixes, some crashes, improved matchmaking. They've included level-based matchmaking now, so like Tenure 2 characters aren't going against someone who bought the game yesterday. They've cleared some notifications in the pause menu. Surveys might pop up for you after a match. If you do, just click on what you think. Neutral frequency emitter attachment was not working in the alley. It is now. The ghost tutorial does not lock for some people, and research contract descriptions display properly. So pretty easy stuff, nothing too big. When it comes to Ghostbusters, sound effects and animations are good when dodging. All AI busters can now mantle, use gadgets, and when they calm someone, they do what they're supposed to. So a lot of bot fixing. Fixed an issue that causing busters to unable to ping rifts, and of course added HUD-based cooldown bar to the PKE to show the cooldown when it's not equipped. That's kind of cool, because then you don't have to pop your PKE meter out when you're trying to figure out if it's fully charged or not. There was also some gear changes. Large readability pass improved user feedback for gadgets. This includes improvements to the sound, visual, and UI effects. The snub nose increased the mantle duration. The cryo sinks reduced the heat generation and fixed the bugs when they weren't applying to the particle thruster. Pretty easy stuff so far. The centrifuge thruster added sprint boost, removed overheat cooldown, and reduced deploy time. For the ghost, we reduced the cooldowns of ultimates across all ghosts. That's important. Made improvements to ghost animations, visual effects, and emotes. Ghosts now have shorter cooldown between possessing objects when using tap to possess. Ghost traps are now able to be destroyed by more ghost attacks and abilities. Destructible objects now increase overall haunt rate. AI ghosts now run away when they aren't able to grab a rift, and fixed an issue that with Ectovision sound effect not playing properly when exiting a possessed object. So not a huge amount of fixes. The stuff where the ultimate's been strinked down, that's actually really good. And the fact that it's going to affect haunt rate a little more, that's pretty good too. So if you felt like Ghost was a little underpowered, you're getting a new one and some reduced to cooldowns, which is actually kind of good. And here we have it. I absolutely love the fact that they never gave us a date. Even when we did a dev stream on Wednesday, they still did not give the date for it. And then it was like, pow! Here we go. 1 week later, we are now live with the brand new update. And here's all the stuff they've been showing us for the last couple of weeks of Illfonic Ghostbusters dev streams. And it's really cool to see that the new Ghost is going to be playable. All the real Ghostbuster stuff is attainable. And we have a lot of fun with this game, which I think is probably one of the most underrated ASIMs on the market right now. Like, when it comes to Ghostbusters, it's probably more fun to play than any other one right now. And I play a lot of Evil Dead and Dead by Daylight. I play Project Playtime. But Ghostbusters for a party is really, really, really fun. And I love the fact that they have increased the probability of if you choose Ghost or you choose Ghostbuster, you're more likely to get them, as long as not everyone is queued up on the exact same thing of the 5 party members. So tell me what you think. Are you excited that this update is now live and attainable and you can go out and play it right now? Are you happy they just stealth dropped it? What are you looking for first? What are you gonna play? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching and later, mates.